So it is Monday, and this is my hodgepodge lunch. I made mac and cheese yesterday. I've been craving it for a while. So I made the, I think it's Annie's mac and cheese. It's like the bunny shaped ones. I added peas, and then I added the Beyond Meat, just like veggie burger, whatever. I got compliments on how good it smelled, and I'm excited to eat this. I'm kind of in the mood. It's like rainy and drizzly today, so I was in the mood for something kind of, I don't know, comforting and filling like this. I also brought 2 clementines, and then they had, in our staff lounge, they had, someone brought garden tomatoes, so I'm gonna eat probably this and 1 clementine. I probably won't eat all of these. I'll probably get too full for that. But this is my random lunch, and I'm super excited to eat it today. I don't think this would be good if you're doing Weight Watchers. I don't think this would be point friendly. I didn't make it with milk. I did make it with a little bit of butter and water. I know that's like kind of a mac and cheese faux pas, but I try to be as dairy free as possible because my stomach doesn't like it that much, but the Kerrygold butter works pretty well for me. So not Weight Watchers friendly, but delicious and Allie friendly. Okay, so dark lunch on Tuesday. I brought 2 clementines again. I'm obsessed with these again. I haven't had them in like 2 months, so really excited to have them. And I made this, it was called a quinoa or Mediterranean quinoa bowl, and I believe the blog is Jessica in the kitchen. I'll definitely leave a link to it. I added greens. Her recipe doesn't call for it, but I had tomatoes, cucumbers, red peppers, quinoa, a little bit of feta cheese, hoping that doesn't bug my stomach. She called for olives. I forgot to buy them, so I have some capers in here. I don't see any right now. And then she also calls for hummus, and instead of hummus I put the bitchin sauce in, I think it's called cilantro chili. It's very, very good, just a tiny bit spicy but not extreme. And then obviously there's quinoa. I don't remember if I said that already. And then you just put some salt and pepper and a little bit of olive oil on it. It's so good. I had this for dinner last night. You could obviously modify this recipe however you wanted, dietarily, or things you like, things you don't like. And I will definitely leave a link, and I highly recommend trying it. It's so good and easy. Okay, so this is a super random lunch, but I just wasn't in the mood for anything last night. So I packed myself some of the P.F. Chang's tofu that I prepped in my last what I ate in a day video, and I can try to link that recipe. I mixed it with some mixed veggies and peas because I didn't have a lot of it and I just wanted to fill myself up. Then I got, let me grab the yogurt container. I grabbed one of these YQ or whatever. It's just a plain yogurt. They have all different flavors. But it says, where does it say that? It says somewhere that it's 99% lactose free, and so I'm gonna try this out because I do miss eating plain yogurt, and I don't love the alternative yogurts that I've tried. So with this one I did plain yogurt, about a tablespoon of almond butter, sunflower seeds, and blueberries, and so hopefully this will be filling enough as it is. I have some extra blueberries if I want. I also grabbed myself an RX bar in case I was like ravenous, but I'm not ravenous today. So this is one of my favorite flavors. I really like this one and the blueberry, but I'll probably put that back in my purse. I also gave myself the option of having a bone broth. I'm not sure if I'll want that, but I thought I would pack that just in case I was hungry or felt like I needed something. And then I packed myself 2 Rocky Road Oreos. They're my favorite, and this little container is meant for salad dressing, but they fit Oreos just perfectly. So that is lunch. It's super weird, and I don't usually do such random meals, but I just wasn't in the mood for anything that I had, so this is what came out, and it's all really good. Hey, so this is what I'm having for lunch on Friday. We went to Qdoba last night, and I only ate about half of my bowl, so I can tell you what I got. I always get white rice. I skip beans because I get really sick from beans. Maybe that's TMI. I add chicken. I get extra fajita veggies, so you get a bunch of like onions, peppers, and all of that. Then on top of it, I put corn salsa, pico de gallo. I skip like queso and stuff like that. I had one little scoop of guacamole, and then I put a bunch of lettuce on top. This is my lettuce from home. And then often I'll add cilantro with it as well. So this is gonna be super, super good. I love Qdoba. It's one of my favorite places to like eat if we're trying to do kind of a fast food type meal. Like always, I have 2 clementines, and then I just bought some tortilla chips from home. I had a bunch of like little broken pieces, so I might scoop this up. I actually saw someone do that. I saw a younger girl buy the smaller burrito bowl. You can get like a half size and then get chips on the side, and I thought that was genius because it's almost like loaded nachos, so I'm gonna do that. I'm super excited. I am not feeling well. I'm starting to get sick, I can tell. I think this meal is going to be super delicious, comforting, and perfect for this dismal day. Hey, so I was unable to film my lunch on Thursday or yesterday. I made a similar to that Mediterranean quinoa bowl that I did on whatever day it was. But instead of doing a ton of quinoa, I did less quinoa, and I actually made tuna with it. I put tuna, but I mixed the bitchin sauce with tuna and a little bit of mustard, so I made like a tuna salad out of that. It was good, not great. I felt like, I don't know if it was because of the tuna or what, but I felt like the whole salad itself didn't combine as well when I added the tuna in, whereas like just making that basic recipe that I will link below was so good and so flavorful. And I just felt like the cucumbers, it felt very much like I was eating individual ingredients instead of something that was like combined and mixed together, if that makes sense. But I definitely would try it again because I stayed really full yesterday, and it was delicious. Unfortunately, I just left my phone at home all day yesterday, and I couldn't film anything, and it was very weird. Do you guys feel weird when you leave your phones at home? I don't do it very often, but I did yesterday, and I just felt so disconnected all day. So I feel like you can tell that I'm not feeling well. I look very pale. We have a long weekend this weekend because of Labor Day, so I'm looking forward to sleeping in and all of that. So I think I might do more of these. I think one thing that I always look for when I'm like trying to eat healthy and stuff is lunch ideas, because I get stuck in a rut, as probably most of us do, and it's hard to find things that are healthy that don't necessarily need to be heated up. I do have a microwave, but it's easier to not. And so that's that. Let me know if you have any suggestions or your favorite lunches to pack. I would love to hear them. I love suggestions. And I'll definitely do this again in the next few months. I don't want to get too repetitive, but so anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.